Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Shemiyah, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to my YAHAWAH and His, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Now, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe I did do a similar lesson not too long ago, but there was some more I really wanted to get into, and it is about the upside down backwardness of how the wicked / Esau is handling or are handling the problems. Okay, now first things first. One thing that Esau does is they like to do some sort of moral grandstanding where they act like people from other nations and stuff like that. They're bad. They're doing all this stuff. They have all these issues. They're bad people. But in actuality, if you you have to like take a look at yourself. Like they need to take a look at themselves. / you really need to look at what they've been doing, what they have contributed to the degradation of their own society. All right. Now, with that being said, an example would be this whole conversation in terms of gun violence. Okay, so one thing you do see is when these kids or whatever or whomever has problems, they're apparently their first instinct is, oh, let me go get the gun, let me go kill. And I don't mean to say that it as in like that's exclusively an Edomite thing, which in a way it kind of is, but ultimately it is a Babylonian thing where people that follow after the doctrine of Esau Edom are also think like that. And we see this with Jake, where you have these, if they go lose a fight, then they go get the gun and kill everyone that was there. All right, so it is an Edomite thing, but at the same time, it's Esau that's the one that gives them the mindset as well as give them the tools to be able to do these types of things. All right, to do these types of things. So as a result of that, yes, this is a big issue, and it is a Babylonian doctrine. Okay, funnily enough, this is also what happens when the wicked are in rule. When the wicked are in rule, when the wicked are at the top, you see people taking the doctrine and following after what the people at the top do, because that's like this is supposed to be like the pinnacle of excellence and stuff. You also get this learn. I think it's in Micah. Bear with me. I wanna.
To respect our target numbers and to protect our
I think it's in Micah.
So we are taking action for 2025.
Quebec says it can no longer accommodate the rising number of newcomers. The province plans to welcome up to 67,000 permanent immigrants next year, close to the 2022
Learn.
And they say the number would have been even higher without its moratorium.
Seeing that the number may go too high, we are taking action.
Slovakia.
The government is preparing a scenario for lowering the permanent immigration threshold in Quebec in 2026 and taking temporary immigrants into account in their multi-year immigration planning.
Considering that we have a lot more than ever.
Son of a gun, like why the fuck can't this?
In August, Quebec announced a 6-month freeze for certain temporary.
This is my last one, and then I'll stop.
The government introduced legislation to cap the number of international students in the province.
We have modification based on politics.
Okay, whatever.
Our entrepreneurs need to be able
At a press conference Thursday with the Quebec
All right, Slacky, I'm gonna stop now. Basically, the thing is, in the kingdom, which Yahawadah, if I find it, I'll either put it in the comment section afterwards. But basically, the thing is, we are going to be, when Yahawadah returns, we are going to be the pinnacle. We are going to be the pinnacle of excellence, the pinnacle of morality, and all this stuff. Everyone will basically look up to us, just as they had once looked up to Esau, Edom. In addition to that, people will, start to emulate us. All right, just as people emulate Esau, and that's been one of a big thing that I always hated to see, where you have not Edomites, Israelites, all right, or not Israelites, Jake, more specifically, that will say, oh, well, I don't really care about all this morals and honor and stuff like that. I see what Esau has done. I see what the so-called white man has done. I'm going to copy him and do what he does, and I'm going to make my way in life. And they abandon, their people. They abandon their customs, their morals, their honor, all this stuff, just for the sake of making it in Esau's kingdom. All right. So with that, that is that's the sad reality of it. It is kind of sad to hear and kind of see, but this is why the Lord said that we would be destroyed as a people. All right. Proverbs chapter 26 verse 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. And this reminds me of how I wanted to get into when I heard, what's his name, Biden, talking about, oh, we want peace, we want this, but then you have a bunch of military veterans, okay, that that were on the field, and they made the realization that, this is not for peace, this is wrong, this is evil. Like the stuff that they're doing, America is not about peace, they're about violence. All right. Fucking hell. As I was saying, Esau said he wants peace, and you see, Saki, you don't see, and that goes into this whole Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Hamas issues, okay, when in actuality, this is Esau's plans, Esau's desire to forward these issues to cause trouble in order to destroy them and take all their resources for himself. All right. Now, that's the thing. You, as the outsider, someone that doesn't do any research or anything like that, just for as an example, maybe you do, maybe you don't, whatever. Proverbs chapter 26 verse 25, he's going to speak fair. He's going to say, oh yeah, we want peace, we want this, we want to be good, but you're supposed to believe him because he is a known liar. All right. The politicians are literally paid to lie to the citizens. All right. Sirach chapter 12 verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right. We cannot be trusting this devil. All right. Romans chapter 8 verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Okay, now this is another aspect I really want to get into, and it comes in the form of the doctrine that we're choosing to follow. And in following Esau Edom, that will objectively lead you to death. You are not going to be receiving the kingdom of heaven. Which also, Sakya, just today, I was just watching a brother's lesson where they made you they brought up the thing. Do you know what you are a part of? When you are in this truth, do you know that there might be a chance where Esau Edom might torture you, try to kill you, or any of this stuff? Okay, where it's like, this is not a game, it's not a joke. And even me, I'll admit, I did know about it, but it didn't really fully register in my mind. But, and there's a but about it, but regardless of if I had fully registered that didn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, the only thing that mattered was the rewards and the fact that I found a place that I found someone that, or not someone, whatever, you get the point I'm trying to say. I found the place where I belong, and that is with YAHAWAH. So regardless of the fact, I didn't care about being ignorant to it or not. The only thing that mattered to me was YAHAWAH and following him, because I'm one of the, we are, okay, the lost sheep. We are the lost children of YAHAWAH, and to be a part of that is worth more than, any fear of torture or harm that Esau could do to us. And on top of that, and it's like, I don't want to get too much into it, but that was also the thing where, like, they even brought up, brother had brought up that Esau is under YAHAWASHI's control. So it is nothing for the Lord to just deliver us from whatever hardship or situation that we are put in. But still, the main takeaway is that even if you are not delivered, okay, is it not better for us to be able to prove ourselves, prove our love, prove our faith to Yahawadah over freaking thing, over any temporary enjoyment that we could be having now? All right, having all the money that freaking what's the name, any so-called black celebrity has, or anything like that, living up your life like that. Okay, it's not worth it comparatively. All right, now on top of that, another thing is that that is what some brothers call a death style compared to a lifestyle, because a lifestyle, taking the words life and death literally, our lifestyle is following the words of Yahawadah, which will lead to everlasting life, whereas the death style is following the ways of Esau Edom, which will eventually lead to your death. It might not be immediate, but it's well, number one, let's say that the Lord wasn't going to come in your lifetime. Let's just say, for example, Yahawadah, he will, but let's just say that he wasn't. Okay, you're still going to die. All right, you're still going to die eventually. You're not going to live forever. All right, even though Esau wants to do all this stuff to make it possible, which he can't. He's unable to. All right. But basically, like, you're still going to die. You're still going to lose all that wealth that you had accumulated on this side. All right. So that's why we're going after the everlasting wealth, the everlasting life. All right, which is the life from Yahawadah. All right. Now, Romans chapter 6 verse 23: for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through Mashiach our Lord. And once again, the wages of sin is death. Going against YAHAWASHI, that is what's going to lead to our death. And we do that when we follow after Esau, Edom, rather than YAHAWASHI. Okay, and follow after the Lord. All right, our Lord's YAHWAH, that's what's going to lead to our eternal life. The gift, okay, and that's something that we can earn. All right. Now, finally, Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 32. For I have no pleasure in death of him that dieth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Wherefore turn yourselves and live ye. And this is another thing. The last thing I wanted to get into was with these whole in-house problems. Oftentimes, like say for example the school shootings, Esau, a lot of times Esau would say, well, we need to get more guns and arm the teachers, so that if something happens, then the teachers will be able to kill the school shooter or whatever, and stuff like that. And the thing is, number one, these people don't seem to realize, or Saki, whenever that conversation had been brought up, it dismisses the fact that the school shooter could also be a student. All right, like there are students that get fed up or that are bullied and stuff like that, and then the kids are basically killed as a result of their of bullying said kid. All right, so it's like you can't really expect or because the thing is, when they present the solution, it's a matter of the shooter isn't gonna go to the school just to, or let me rephrase that. The school shooter is just a random person that goes to kill kids randomly, when that's not necessarily the case. Okay, let's actually double check so I don't talk out of my ass. Statistics do our school shooters, Lakia. Are school shooters usually students? Half were committed by students. All right. Half were current or former students. Low minority, wealthier. Wait. And they happen inside of school. So if let's say if a current student goes in, it just has a gun in there, hiding in their backpack, okay? Which, yeah, I would imagine that school shootings that are done inside the school are more deadly, all right? And then the kid is in class, and then he just pulls his gun out, all right? Like, what are the kids going to do in the middle of the classroom, all right? They're going to try running away, and then what? Like, it's very easy for them to do that, all right? And again, like, that reality just is so lost on these people when they're thinking about solutions. And one of the solutions that people were, which I kind of agree with it, but I don't really know / care too much about the solutions to these school shootings. I don't have children, Yahawadah yet, but for those brothers and sisters that do have children, I pray the Lord protects your children. All right, but at the same time, it's just like, the solution by the was, getting rid of guns in general. All right, which I kind of get it, but I get it and I understand it. But the reason why is because we don't need guns. We're not even supposed to be having guns in the first place. And when I say we, I mean us as Israelites that follow Yahawadah. Esau, Edom, he's gonna have his gun because that's one of his gods. That's one of his gods that he believes in. All right, he doesn't care about or he doesn't believe in the protection or any spiritual protection or YAHAWASHI. All he believes in is himself. All right, which also goes to show, that that these so-called Christians aren't really following after the word of YAHAWASHI. All right, but yeah, like there is that, and I did believe in that, getting rid of the guns. And I more so believe that now, only because it's going to lead into the eventual civil war thing, where you have these far right whatever are gonna want to fight to defend their right to have guns and whatnot. All right, but yeah, like this is the things that lead to death. All right, that mindset of death, killing, and fighting in order to reach an amicable solution. Okay, where with I'm not saying that's non-existent for Israel, but that's for these 2/3 Jakes. Okay, and that's one of the curses where our eyes would be evil towards one another, referencing Deuteronomy chapter 28. All right, Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 11, say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways, for why will ye die, O house of Israel? And ultimately, I'm not saying that Lord is pacifist. Absolutely not. Okay, the Lord is a man of war, but all right, if things could be helped, it is better that the wicked turn from the way. And when I say wicked, I mean the wicked Israelites, the wicked 2/3. Okay, but because they're not going to, the Lord is going to destroy them. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, abad with ball and shalom.